The truth is that building agentic AI applications is easy. Shipping them to production is where things fall apart. Every team ends up writing the same boilerplate, which is a routing logic to direct requests to the right agent, guardrail hooks for safety, observability glue for tracing, and scattered model provider adapters. This new tool, Plano, is trying to solve this by pulling all of that out of your application code and into a standalone out of process data plane. In this video, we are going to install it and we are going to test it out. So let's get started. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. Please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. What I'm going to do after installing Plano, I'm going to integrate it with local Ollama based models on this system where I'm running Ubuntu. I have one GPU card NVIDIA A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. I also have Ollama already installed and this GLM 4.7 flash model running locally. Again, if you don't know what Ollama is, how to get it installed, just search my channel and you should be able to find heaps of videos. And if you want to have a GPU like me, just check out the video's description. You will find the link to Massed Compute with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. First up, let's install Plano. For that, make sure that you have UV installed. I don't, and for that all you need to do is to run this command. It's a one-liner which downloads it and installs it on your local system. There you go. You can also just source it so that you have it ready in any other terminal session. I have this shell, so I'm just going to source it like this. And hopefully now when we do our version, it should show us the latest version. Okay, so our UV is installed. Installing Plano CLI is also quite straightforward. All you need to do is to run this command and it is going to download and install everything. And now we have Plano installed, as you can see. You can also check out the Plano's version, which is this. Now let me show you how you can configure it. So you would need to create this YAML config file for Plano, and let me quickly open it for you so that we could see what exactly is happening here. I'm just opening it in VS Code. All I'm doing, I'm providing it this Ollama based local model and then my base URL, which is this. You can also put localhost here. This is my access key, just put anything, and this is where Plano is going to listen, and that is all you need to do. Okay, so we have our configuration file, and then you can simply start Plano with this command. Now, before I even start it, I want to show you something because otherwise you won't understand exactly what's happening. Documentation, I think they really badly need to improve it. Anyway, so if you look here, this shows you exactly how this thing works. A user query hits the first Plano proxy, which we are just going to start now. And that applies guardrail filters, potentially modifying the query before it ever reaches to your agents. The clean query is then routed to the appropriate agent, which could be LangChain, which could be Crew AI, Ollama based model, or anything, which makes an LLM call through a second Plano proxy acting as the model gateway. That gateway proxies a call to any upstream LLM, which captures the response, generates traces and agentic signals, and then returns the result back through the agent to the user. Your application code never has to touch routing, moderation, or observability. Plano handles all of it transparently in the middle. So primarily it sits between, sorry, I'll just remove this. Primarily, it sits between your user interface, your agents, and your LLM provider, handling orchestration, model routing, filter change, and open telemetry tracing automatically, so your agents only contain business logic. It's built on Envoy. It supports any language or framework and uses a lightweight 4 billion parameter model for routing instead of burning expensive, any OpenAI or Anthropic call to decide which agent to call. Now, it is not for the small projects, it is mainly for the big projects, primarily hosted on Kubernetes. So, the use case is very specific. If you are running at a large scale in your enterprise where you are serving hundreds of thousands of or thousands of users, this makes sense only then. Otherwise, it really doesn't make sense. So make sure you have a proper requirement. Don't try to kill a mosquito from a cannon. And there you go. You can see that I started it and Plano is now running and healthy. And there is all there is to it. Your proxy is running, your gateway is running. And this is a simple script to test Plano. All I'm doing, I'm just using the OpenAI compatible endpoint, which is basically the Ollama. We are sending a chat request to Plano's gateway running on port 12,000. Plano intercepts the request, applies guardrail filters, and routes it to our local Ollama model, which is GLM 4.7 Flash running here, and the response comes back through Plano, which also captures traces and signals without us writing a single line of observability code. So this is what is happening here. So let's go and run this thing. So let's run this, and there you go. So you can see that the speed is also quite good, where GLM 4.7 Flash is responding and through the Plano. Now let's talk about what sort of applications could take advantage of this. So I think a customer support agent that needs to block jailbreak attempts before they reach your LLM, maybe in the production environment, a multi-agent travel assistant that routes flight queries to one agent and hotel queries to another without you writing a single routing function. And if you go through the repo, there are a lot of options there, and it could be used in fintech that needs to swap between different models, or you want to swap between a thinking or non-thinking model. So these are the real production scenarios where teams waste weeks building the same middleware over and over, and Plano or any other tool like that just gives you all of that out of the box through a single YAML file, and that is what I really like about it. As I said, there are a lot of things in their repo which you can check out. They have some examples too, as you can see, and this is example of where you have different model providers like OpenAI here, Anthropic here. You can swap between them. There are different listeners for weather agent, flight agent, and then you can also use another tool for tracing. So I think it is quite worth exploring. It's open source, free to run locally, as you just saw. I didn't use any API, and it works with local models like Ollama or any other. So no vendor login, which is always good. I will also drop the link to their website or repo in video's description. Check it out. Let me know what do you think. And you know what? I also have covered similar tools in the past too. So I'll just quickly do the search. I forgot to search it before, but I believe you see. So even 4 months ago, I did this Arch router. We have Claw router too, by the way, LLM router 2 years ago. It's not a new concept. So a lot of tools, because it's a regular requirement, and even in my um, you know day-to-day work with the clients, I see a lot of requirements there. Route LLM 1 year ago, so a lot of similar tools you can check out. And again, please like the video and subscribe and consider becoming a member. Please also follow me on X if you're looking for AI updates without any hype. Thank you for all the support.